NFTs, you've been very bad. Now the SEC's coming for you. Mega GMs, welcome to Inside NFTs. Didn't get a video up yesterday, actually recorded it, but needed to make some edits, ran out of time, have some priorities turns out. I'm talking about my newsletter, which goes out weekly. You did read my newsletter, didn't you, Anon? If not, go over to Forkast News. You can check it out there. It's posted every week. But for now, tons to talk about. We need to talk about the SEC's charges against Impact Theory. First, like always, let's get into the market. Let's dive right into the market, starting, of course, with the Forkast 500, down 1.5%. Look, projects across the board just expect them to lose value. Traders are spooked, rightfully so. Impact Theory may have been the first project to face charges. They certainly won't be the last. Global sales rose just a tiny bit yesterday, finishing at 10.4 mil. You can see in the chart that little climb back up. It's so insignificant though, and remember, the past few days, we were just over 9 mil. We stayed under 10 million, which is unheard of in NFTs. It's so much lower than we're used to seeing. And we have just about 36 hours to go to complete the month of August, and when that number comes in, and if we fail to reach 400 million in sales, that'll put us below April 2021 with a 399 million in sales. It's going to put us basically at the lowest we've ever seen the modern NFT market. Shocking, not surprising at the same time, and really, for the next few months, expect us to go lower. Now, the top 10 collections on CryptoSlam, actually pretty darn spicy here. Gods Unchained back in the top spot, nearly 1 million in sales, followed by D-Market, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Apes, Sorare, CryptoPunks, DraftKings, Play NFT, D-Gods, and uncategorized as Ordinals, so Bitcoin back in the top 10. Interesting here, Gods Unchained being in the number 1 spot actually pushed Immutable X to the number 2 spot in the blockchain rankings. So the SEC has filed charges against Impact Theory, saying that they are offering an unregistered security. Impact Theory did say that they were hoping to start the next Disney, and they talked about what if you invested in Disney at the beginning and how they wanted to drive rewards to their holders. That's what they got dinged on. And really, that sounds like almost every NFT project out there. Impact Theory now has to pay over $6 million in fines. They have to remove royalties from their NFT sales on secondary markets. They have to offer refunds to people who bought their NFT. That's all a long way of saying I don't see how the project survives. Don't be surprised if you see charges flying across the NFT space in the very near future and hitting some of the biggest projects in Web3. There's still some fun happenings in the NFT space. Take a look here. If DraftKings was ever on your radar, you saw them high on CryptoSlam's top 10, and you wanted to check out that fantasy football that's backed by NFT cards, well, you can play now for free. Go to DraftKings Rainmaker's website, grab a free pack, and it gives you a full lineup so you can actually play in week 1. No downside there. Go find out what the fuss is about, grab a pack, dive in the game. Now, you may remember us talking about Snowfro and his new Heart and Craft NFT project on Arbitrum. Well, he's just minted 50 new Squiggles. That's bringing us down to just 100 Squiggles left to go until the collection is completely minted out. NFT stats showed off a few of the best Squiggles in this batch. No real rare ones, but still pretty darn cool looking. The Doodles and Crocs partnership is in full swing. The shoes are out. You can buy them now. What was it, 120 bucks? Well, here's the thing. They look really cool. And yes, $120 is high, but it does come with some extras. Charms to put in your Crocs, but also a pair of digital shoes and something that's new called a Studio Pass. Here you go here, STOODIO. The Studio Beta Pass, we don't know what that is yet, but I wonder if this is the beginning of a new digital wearable storefront. So with those couple of extras, the digital side, hey, maybe that $100 makes a little more sense now. And now we have Disney that's bringing NFTs outside of the VV platform now onto a platform called Cryptoys. Cryptoys already had Star Wars NFTs. They had Masters of the Universe. Well, now again, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Cool to see the brand branching out at the very least. I like seeing IP in all kinds of places across blockchains. Open it up. And finally, look at this. You can now tokenize and get a loan on your income. NFTFi is an NFT-based collateral platform. Maybe even put up IRL items like watches. That's already happening in the space. Well, now you can take out a loan on future income. The example they give, get $8,000 in USDC against a $15,000 USDC payment you may have coming in the near future. Not so different from getting an advance on your paycheck IRL now in the NFT space. Pretty cool use case. All right, so wrapping things up, the SEC's very first charges against an NFT project will certainly not be the last. The impact, we're seeing it in the Forkast 500 index already. Just a taste of what's to come. This is tip of the iceberg. Dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of projects will be impacted, will face charges themselves, this is going to get very, very ugly before it gets better. But look, projects like DraftKings and DMarket and Sorare that offer pure collectibles, they'll be unaffected and they may actually do better in this market. It's PFPs and access tokens and probably projects with their own cryptocurrency. They're the projects that really need to be careful here, and holders of their NFTs, I think, are going to be looking to exit quickly here. So there's your update today. I'll be back tomorrow with the latest market update with all the happenings in the NFT space. Remember, again, if it's happening in NFTs, I'm bringing you inside. Until the next time, I'll see you.